Hey guys, MeLikeBigBoom here, and welcome to Unturned 3.16.3.0. This week's update was relatively minor in regards to additions, but we're back in the house here from last week's update because a lot of the additions in this week can still be shown in this awesome house here. So Fred here, the decided name from last week, can stay. He's a little hurt, but he's fixed now. He's named after Fred from the movie I Am Legend, in case you guys are wondering.
What the hell are you doing out here, Fred?
One of the biggest changes of this week's update was that Nelson updated Unturned to the newest version of Unity, and alongside it comes new lighting. You guys may have been wondering why it's so bright in here. It's because I wanted to showcase all of the new kinds of lighting here, but basically everything that glows or lights up in the game no longer has that weird circle halo thing, and now it actually glows with an emission texture, as you can see here. So it just looks so much better in every regard. Here are what the front headlights look like. Once again, no weird halo thing, and then also with the sirens on, they just look really good. Okay, back inside, take a look at the little wall torches here, the wall flares. They just look really cool. Once again, they no longer have that weird halo thing, and overall, just like lighting in the game looks so much better. Now, another addition was one that was suggested greatly last week. Mannequins were always originally stuck in this T formation, which is a little weird and unnatural. I mean, nobody eats their food like that, I don't think. Now we have this new option when you press F on the mannequin to adjust its stance. So we have this classic pose here, which is the same pose as what you see in the clothes stores downtown. And we also have the option of mirroring whatever pose you choose. So in case it fits better in that regard, you can mirror it like that. And then also there's this relaxed pose, paint me like one of your French girls, huh, Fred? Well, no, not at the dinner table, Fred. Now, over here, as of right now, these are the only two other poses other than the T pose that we have available to us. I do wish we had some more, maybe some sitting poses or maybe a regular pose, just like how my character is right now. But right now, it's pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna keep Fred here in this nice classic pose here. Looking pretty good, Fred. Now, we also have some new anti-aliasing options here in the graphics menu. Now, here is what it looks like off. I'm gonna zoom in on this area over here to the left. Here's what it looks like with no anti-aliasing. As you can see, there are some jagged edges on top of those buildings. Turning it to Fxaa blurs those edges and does a pretty good job. The new addition, Smaa, does a little bit of a better job at not blurring too much stuff. We also have Msaa here, which it doesn't do very well, to be honest. All of these different anti-aliasing options have no effect on performance, whether you have them on or off, or on Fxaa or Smaa or Msaa, whatever. Back on the topic of the lighting changes that have been added to this week's update, night vision goggles have been changed a little bit, and this has been something that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. Now they only glow when they are enabled. So right now, I do not have my night vision goggles on. I can go around stealthily, but the instant I do want to take advantage of seeing at nighttime, I'll stick out like a sore thumb. As you can see here, I'm obviously right there. You can see the glow. This is what it looked like before, in case you guys are wondering. If you were wearing night vision goggles, you stuck out like a sore thumb. You could see them from miles away, and you get sniped in the head just like that. Also, the server details screen contains even more information. So alongside containing some of the basic information, you can also see all the workshop files that have been installed on this server. This one has admin items. Okay. Then there's the configuration files that has the spawn chance up to 0.45 or 45% chance of all the item spawning at least something. You can see that breaking legs is disabled. There's also all these rocket plugins here. It's got kits and TPA and all that crap. You can see basically everything you'd ever need to know about a server before you connect to it. We also have the option of deleting cosmetics. Now, I initially thought that this was kind of weird and pointless, but I have come to realize that having this many banana and heart shirts doesn't make sense. And in order to manually sell all these things, it would take me forever. And when am I ever going to be wearing these? So deleting them actually does make sense. I mean, selling them for 3 cents a pop and having to put in 2 minutes of effort for each one trying to sell them, it just doesn't make sense. So you also have the option of deleting it from your inventory. Now, right now, the formatting is a little messed up, and I'm sure that'll be fixed in a hotfix really soon. So probably by the time you're watching this video, this is already fixed. But when you want to delete it, it says, are you sure you want to delete heart shirt? And you have to type in manually delete in all caps and then press press yes in order to delete it. So you won't be able to find yourself accidentally deleting something like your Cosmic Rainbow Katana. You have to go through a lot of effort in order to actually delete something, so don't worry about accidentally deleting something of importance. The last change is something that's been needed for a very, very long time, and the only reason why we haven't gotten it is because Valve is super slow and annoying, but we have finally received some filters for the Unturned community market. So we have the option of selecting all of the mythical effects from this drop down, any sort of skin slots, so we can find all the skins available for the butterfly knife here. Look at all these butterfly knife skins here, or maybe we're looking for some new glasses for our character and we can see all the glasses here. There were also some new curated workshop items added. I'm really liking that Star Spangled Hell's Fury, just like Merca, you know, so I might just have to buy that one, but here are all of the new curated workshop items in case you guys are wondering. Now that does pretty much wrap up everything that was added in Unturned 3.16.3.0. Once again, I said it was relatively minor in regards to additions, but upgrading Unturned to the newest version of Unity breaks a lot of things and requires a lot of effort to fix them, so that's what Nelson has been doing for the past week. There were a few minor tweaks and fixes and improvements that I did not cover in this video, but if you guys like to check those out, as always, I will put the full update post in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and do all that gibberish because MeLikeBigBoom is out.